Hi everyone, welcome back to Doing My Best, a channel about getting my finances in order, holding myself accountable, and doing all those adulty things. So I'm just going to go through my savings and debt for April and see kind of where I'm at in terms of my goals that I set for 2025. So to start off, so my first goal for 2025 was to pay off my TD visa. Second goal, pay off my CIBC visa. Get my student line of credit down to $6,000. Get this is down payment, it should be deposit. And then get $3,000 in an emergency fund. So the first 3 were debt related and the last 2 were savings goals. So we'll start with savings in a little bit. So I had a goal of getting around $2,500 saved so that I could move out essentially. So I've got $550 saved that I wanted. In total, I have $2,100. So this was going to be like on top of the money that I'd already saved in 2024. I think I'm going to have to pause this one though, because my finances, I have no job security right now, basically. So I've got enough for, based on the rental market right now, a deposit and like part of a first month's rent. But I have no way of knowing if I would be able to actually pay monthly based on how inconsistent semester to semester my income is. And right now my hours are greatly reduced. So I'm just going to pause on this one until I've got, more stability in my life. For my emergency fund, it's still trucking along. I had started the year with $600 saved, so I only needed $2,400. I had to use some of that for income in January, but because of my tax return, I'm at $1,100 now in April. So en route, I don't know if I'll be able to do it $3,000 by the end of the year, but I'll just keep putting as much money as I can to slowly work this up. Hopefully though, based on my other savings that I'm doing, this will not need to be touched because I've got money in other places to kind of counteract this. In terms of debt, I started the year with about $3,500 in my visa. I had to pay tuition in January, and I've had to pay tuition in April, so it is now over $10,000, which is not great. Tuition, I've also had to pay for dental work, which was unexpected. So I'm not sure if I will be able to pay this down by the end of the year based on my current financial situation. Luckily, I have until October for my next tuition payment, so I'll have 5 months instead of like 2.5, 3.5 to actually pay or get some money saved up in my student line of credit to go towards that, but we shall see. Because I didn't have enough room on my visa to pay all of my tuition, I put some on my CIBC visa, so I finally actually used it. So I have $1,955 and I've put $180, so we're at $1,775. So paying this off I think should be a possibility. I'll kind of split it, maybe like 2/3 to my TD and 1/3 to my CIBC until it's gone. Student line of credit, I started at $11,825, and I've slowly been chipping away at it. It was down to $1,100, but then I put $150, I think it was, towards my visa. And I think for the next couple months I'll be transferring little bits over to help counteract my interest for my visa, because the interest for my student line of credit is a lot lower. But yeah, I'll still keep doing probably like $100 or so, maybe $150 a month, to start to keep lowering this down as I'm taking money out and kind of go back and forth. Yeah, again, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this down to $6,000 based on my current financial issues, but that is what it is. And then I'm not touching this loan, even though the interest on this is exorbitant. This will be hopefully a 2026 goal. So I'm still just putting about $714 a month towards it, and it's slowly going down at a very sad rate. I do wish I had this money to put towards other things, but you live and you learn. Yeah. So that is it for my my savings and debt for the first quarter, I guess. Is that a quarter? First 4 months. I don't know how business works, obviously. But thank you for being here. And I hope everyone has a great day and a great week.